In today's video, we're going to discuss some stocks that are about to make a massive move this upcoming week and why you should be keeping it in your watch list. We're also going to be looking at the overall market to get you guys prepared as always. Alright, y'all, let's dive into charts right off the bat. We got the Nasdaq over here, the Nasdaq futures. And so far, today is Sunday, and we have a gap up. The futures are up, which is nice. We had a retest throughout all of last week. Last week was pretty much a doji, a lot of choppy price action, right? Trading in that very small range between 58.89 and 59.77. A very tight range for 5 business days, all right? It looks like we're finally gonna make some big moves, similar to moves like this once again. I'm not bearish on the overall markets. Definitely not. Looking at the Nasdaq, let's see how that's looking. Yeah, the Nasdaq is also looking the same way. Resistance held. All right, we had the bullish harami right here, combination of these two candles. All right, and it looks like tomorrow, if you have calls going into this week, you're about to be paid. You're about to be up this morning. All right, now let's discuss the first stock to keep in you guys' watch list. That one is none other than Disney once again. All right, I shared Disney in the last video and it kind of stalled, but it formed a pretty solid structure that I like on the 1 hour time frame. All right, first and foremost, let's go on the weekly. On the weekly chart, we still have this reverse head and shoulders right here. We got the left shoulder, we got the head, and then we got the right shoulder right here. And then we have the target, which is the short sellers are located up here between 123 or 122 and 126. They're located up here, all right? And that is where I believe Disney is going to go. All right, so that's the first reason why I want to share it with y'all, which I mentioned in the last video. The second reason is this. We go on a 1 hour and you just look at what's happening here. There's an ascending triangle on the chart that actually broke out on Friday at 10 o'clock. Yeah, at 10 o'clock. Yeah, it broke out right here and held above the line all the way until the close. The close above 115. So tomorrow, watch this one for an opening right here. An opening either at the same price or above 116. And a big green candle out the gates. The first 5 minutes should be a big green candle, right? And we should see a steady run all the way up into that red band up here. Now, listen carefully. What it's not supposed to do. Let me share with you right now what it's not supposed to do and what you should be looking out for and be very, very careful of is the stock is not supposed to go down here. Once again, all right, it's not supposed to do that. If you see that, it's not time to buy it yet. All right, I think it's going to hold and go. That's what I think. All right, worst case scenario, I think it might just retest that level at exactly 115 and immediately bounce. Worst case scenario, but keep that in mind, right? If it dips below 115 in the first like 15 minutes, then it's not ready. If it closes below 115, then you gotta chill some more. All right, it might take a sweet time before actually trying to make a move up to 122, but the structure is there. And usually when this forms and it breaks out, usually behaves quite well. So watch it for a move up here. I explained a similar scenario. Just hear me out. Watch this. All right. We have the earnings beat. We have the structure that formed. And then I make a video telling you that's about to go. About 2 weeks ago, I gave y'all a similar scenario with Hood. I gave y'all a similar scenario with Hood right here. All right. And it was looking like this. We had, well, this wasn't earnings. This was elections, right? But we had the gap up, same concept. We had the ascending triangle, we had the breakout, and we had the close above the line. And then on Monday, it opened higher. All right, I told you I would go to 33 and it immediately just went there. All right, so that is the most aggressive way to get to the target. The conservative way, which is what I told you guys in today's video, is where we just open up here and then we just slowly climb upwards. All right, so just keep this in your watch list. Now the next one that we're going to discuss, I'm sure a lot of y'all love this stock. I like the stock as well. I like the way it's looking and it's moving quite right. It's Palantir. Now I'm talking about Palantir in today's video for the same reason. There is the same structure again. Actually, there's two reasons. The same structure on the 1 hour, which broke out at the same time as Disney, right here. All right, we have an ascending triangle once again. We love this structure. So we have the breakout at exactly 10. And then it holds throughout the rest of the day and closes really, really strong. Now, with IWM being up by like 1%, and with all of these indices being up by 0.5%, this thing should be up quite a bit. And I definitely think it's going to run even higher. The daily looks like this, and it may seem overbought, but psychology is at play here. There are short sellers who are located right up here. Short sellers are located right here at 65.38. They're in this candle. Let me remove that. Let me use that red box. So they're in this candle. These are short sellers, and these also are short sellers who decided to take positions pre-market. And what they don't want to see, they don't want to see the price take out. They definitely don't want to see the price get above the opening, like $65. They don't want to see that. All right, so that would be the first stop. And then the second stop where everybody gets squeezed and obliterated would be right at 68 bucks. So watch for a squeeze on Palantir, especially after the stock is consolidating after a failed breakdown. Consolidation is a short seller's worst enemy. And this is one of the scenarios where we could use that to our advantage. All right, so watch Palantir for a long. I'm not bearish on it at all. Now, the next one that we're going to discuss in today's video is, it's almost an update from the last video that I released last week. Wells Fargo. All right, I released Wells Fargo on Sunday, and then on Monday it didn't really move, right? Because the market was giving dojis, and unfortunately, Wells Fargo was also giving dojis. But it looks like Thursday was the first day that it actually closed above the line. Actually, no, the second day. This one closed about 1 cent above the line. That's why I made a video about it. All right, but this one, we had good confirmation on here. And then on Friday, we have continuation all the way up to 76. The price target on this one is still the same. I said 78 in the last video because it was at 75. But right now it's 76, so I'm just gonna say 80. So yeah, the alerts are now on there. Y'all see my thoughts on there. It's watch it for a long all the way up there. I'm still bullish on the banks. The structure is looking quite good. It's looking quite good. All right, and for the same reason that I'm sharing this one as well. Now let's do an update on a very, very large cap stock that we haven't talked about in a very long time, and it had earnings last week. NVDA. All right, NVDA had earnings last week, and NVIDIA is looking quite lumpy. It's not, I mean, it's trading near the highs, near the all-time highs. The earnings didn't cause a spectacular reaction. Both sides got demolished. Both sides got crushed. This is an IV crush. The nice thing about this is that when it's playing games in a very tight range, that's fine. We're gonna patiently wait until it gives us a nice structure for us to go long on. I'm not bearish on it because of the futures, because of the way the futures are looking right now. I'm not bearish on NVIDIA. Eventually it's gonna form a structure, probably intraday tomorrow or Tuesday, and we're gonna see new highs again. I don't see any like gaps apart from this one. There's a gap right here that maybe is gonna get filled in the near future. If not this year, then maybe even next year when we get a big pullback. All right, but for now, patiently wait. It's just chilling sideways. It's not going anywhere. Not yet. Just relax. All right, relax. Now let's do, what time is it? Yeah, let's do another update on AMD. And AMD is also the situation on AMD is the same. I'm waiting on this one to actually curl and form something nice as well. I have an alert right at 141. Set an alert right there. When a market moves like this, you don't want to get involved. You want to get involved when the candles are starting to get really, really big. Like when the candles is about to get big and when the volume is also about to get big. Like we want to see volume around like 100 million would be nice. 70 million in shares traded would also be nice. Volume similar to this region that leads to a big push or a big rally. It's coming. It's on the way. It's on the way. So just be patient on that one as well. I hope that answers some of you guys' questions. That's my honest thoughts on all of these stocks. And that is the end of the video. Do not forget to annihilate the like button as always. I make these videos from Sunday to Thursday at exactly 10 p.m. Eastern time. All right, so definitely click on that subscribe button and click on that notification bell. That way you don't miss out on future uploads. When I know the market is about to give dojis, I told y'all before, like if the market is not gonna make massive moves, I'm not gonna make videos. All right, but in this situation, yeah, it looks like we're about to make some moves, so more videos will be coming this week. All right, if you'd like to be part of a private community where you can get all of this information in real time as I see them, you can find that as the first link in the description of the video below. Don't forget to follow my social media at Paul and Goodman at Patternology Lab on Instagram and on X. And lastly, to get some free stocks with Webull, you can use the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in tomorrow night's video.